A voice actor for Dead by Daylight is demanding reparations from Behaviour Interactive and claiming that the company tricked him into voicing a stereotype. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at the Trent Report. Wrote this up over at That Park Place this morning. And a Dead by Daylight voice actor, who is a man pretending to be a woman and goes by the name of Zoe Alexandria, accused developer Behaviour Interactive of tricking him into voicing a stereotype and is now demanding reparations. As pointed out by YouTuber Melanie Mack in a post to social media, the voice actor wrote this: I voiced the character The Unknown in Dead by Daylight. At the time of voicing, it was a great experience. I was told at the time I was voicing the character that there was no model and that the creature was supposed to be amorphous. They had no model design before I recorded my lines. So it's my assumption that the design team took my medical history and my ability to use multiple voices as an opportunity to create character models that encapsulate my medical history as trans and capitalize on catering to the transphobic community. He then asserted this: I was tricked into voice a stereotype. Since yesterday, I've been virally harassed for being trans by thousands of people since yesterday. Many folks in the trans community are up in arms over this, and rightfully so. I feel that reparations from the team that deliberately tricked me is the only logical next choice of action. I'm so upset, so infuriated that people are comparing trans people to these clearly transphobic character skins. If I had any idea of the fallout that would happen after simply voicing a character, I never would have in the first place. He then apologized. Let me personally apologize to anybody who has been a victim of transphobia due to this release. Please know you are loved. Know that you are valid. As for me, I'm not okay. This has ruined my reputation, has put me physically at risk for being attacked in public. If anybody recognizes my face or voice, there were no diversity consultants on this project. The company knew that making a stereotypical man in a dress as a character and having a trans voice actor voice it would bring lots of money and people back to the game. I'm not dumb. I know how marketing works. This seems to be a huge ploy, and the trans community, along with myself, were the victims. So you can read the whole post here. That was shared to social media by Melanie Mack after, at least I saw it after he deleted this account. So just to give you an update on this, the character in question is The Unknown and is one of the playable killers in the game. If you're unfamiliar with Dead by Daylight, it allows players to take on the role of a killer or four survivors. As the survivors, your goal is to outwit and outlast the killer during each session on various different maps. You basically have to like repair these generators in order to like open up a gate that allows you to escape. The killer's goal is to kill all the survivors before they are able to escape. The game features a plethora of different killers and survivors, including Chucky, the Xenomorph, the Demogorgon, Ghostface, Freddy Krueger. They obviously have a lot of licensed characters in the game, but they also have their own original characters, and the Unknown is one of those original characters. This is what the game's official site, how the game's official site describes the character. There are many theories as to its origin. Some speculate that it's a malevolent entity conjured long ago by an ancient cult. Others believe it is to be an alien that escaped from Area 51. There are those that say it thrives in darkness, stealing the voices of its prey and luring people to their doom. So obviously, it can take on different forms if it can steal the voices of its prey, right? Is it an evil entity, an extraterrestrial, a failed government experiment, a serial killer allergic to publicity? The true answer is unknown. And then there are various different skins that you can get or cosmetics that you can to put the character in various different outfits. Obviously, if the character can take on the steal the voices of its prey, it's not out of the realm of possibility that it would also like take on the physical appearance of those people. So you can see the various different cosmetics that you can use here for this character.
Well play game.
The game. So like you can see all these different types of characters. He highlights a little bit of them. And you can see wearing a skirt and like a crop top there. So there's all kinds of different games. There's one where you can be like an old woman as well. I think it's called like Mori or something like that. So there's various different skins. And obviously you can see like the main cosmetic is he looks like he's just wearing the creature is just wearing and like a button down collared dress shirt. What's interesting is after claiming to have been tricked and demanding reparations, the voice actor deleted the account, but has since launched a new X account and has a very different narrative. This is what he posted on X just yesterday. afternoon. There has been a recent misunderstanding. Anybody that thinks the skins are going away is not in the loop. Behavior is allegedly aware of the mass transphobic remarks and memes being made, and the gaming community is not a reflection of the game developers. I wasn't kept in the loop with what the character's final look would be. I was given an ambiguous description for the part, and even though I tried my best to find out more, continually asking for more info, that wasn't possible. This is why I was upset. Skins themselves were never the issue. Lack of communication was. It's absolutely not what you originally posted. You are lying about what you originally posted. It was very clear. We just read that you were upset about the cosmetics. You were demanding reparations. You were calling it quote unquote transphobic. And then he says, please stop boycotting behavior. They are not transphobic. It's wrong to take bits of info and jump to your own conclusions. Behavior is a good company and has been nothing but kind and supporting through this tough process and receiving mass harassment for my involvement in the character. So that is what's going on with Dead by Daylight, this voice actor who was demanding reparations, calling the cosmetics transphobic, is now saying to stop boycotting the game. And he was originally just upset because behavior wasn't properly communicating with him rather than the skins themselves, which is, I mean, we can see right here that is not what he said here. They said right here, the company knew that making a stereotypical man address as a character and having a trans voice actress voice it would bring lots of money people back to the game. So you're clearly upset about the character design. You also say right here that I'm so upset, so infuriated that people are comparing trans people to these clearly transphobic character skins. You're literally calling the skins transphobic. So you are lying. And I think your original post is probably more accurate. And I'm wondering if you actually got those reparations that you were demanding, and that is why your narrative has changed. But those are just my thoughts on the matter. This stuff is absolutely sick and disgusting. These demands are absolutely heinous. If indeed they're trying to have this be like representation for transgender characters, it's absolutely hilarious. The truth always comes out, as I like to say, even subconsciously when they create these disgusting evil monsters that are mass murderers to be that quote unquote representation, right? Because that's what this stuff is. I mean, this stuff is indeed evil. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, but to always speak the truth.